Uncle, I want a banana. The banana is a single stem. Chenghui 5 yuan. You really know how to make balloons, but I don't know how. Then you are. The first pot of gold for successful people is often not very clean. I don't understand. Uncle, I want a butterfly one. I want a puppy. 10 yuan. Do you have money? Yes. Well, 1 is 10 yuan, 2 are 20. Uncle, I want butterflies. This is a caterpillar. Leave it at home for a few days. Turns into a butterfly. This is a little hot dog. Can't eat it. Bite and you'll burst. I said. The first pot of gold for successful people is always not clean. Retreat? Run for what? Isn't it still early? Don't run again. You will see 2 crying dolls. He grabbed their angry parents and rushed over. How much did you earn today? 87.5 yuan. The tuition at Wudao Hall is 100,000 yuan. You'll have to keep this for as long as you want. Why not ask Uncle Zhang directly? Your dad is really a doctor. This amount of money shouldn't be lacking, right? I can't be bothered to talk to you rich kids. My dad is a good doctor. But he is a doctor of integrity. Forget it, it's hard to explain. I'm here to earn my first pot of gold. I'm here to take a look. Old Zhang, aren't you getting a good deal? How much comes? 87.5 yuan. And could not coerce them. They had to offer a price they couldn't refuse. A willing trade. But how do you get a genius to sell their talent? How to make the long-lived sell their lifespan? Where would he earn this first pot of gold? Going to sell lifespan to dying big shots? No, there was no stepping stone. I can't even see my face. Take 10,000 steps back to speak. Even if you really sell your lifespan, the crime of holding a jade. After the transaction, how can I guarantee I can walk away unscathed? If someone discovers my secret, I will definitely be kept in captivity. Endlessly trading with those big shots. Old Zhang, why don't you go with my dad? Just tell him to lend you some money first. No interest is charged. Wait until you get rich before paying back. Forget it, what I'm short isn't that 100,000 yuan. It's a talent. The visualization method you started in your first year of high school. I only started a few days ago, also a soon-to-be freshman at Zhang University. You're from the martial arts department. I could only go to the computer science department. Small-level methods to assess comprehension, breathing techniques, and bone structure checks. I have nothing to do with anything. You know my situation well. I have no particular talent. It was entirely built up by my dad with money. Only someone like Chun Wanyu is truly talented. Both the Guanxian and breathing techniques have been mastered. I heard he's almost become a martial artist. Directly accepted for admission to Jiangda University. Martial Arts Department. My neighbor, Mr. Wang, has practiced the visualization method for 50 years. To this day, it hasn't even been brought in. Unable to sense the mysterious factor. I'm a bit better. But it wasn't much better. Actually, studying computer science isn't so bad. Jobs are easy to find. The federal government now places great emphasis on AI technology. Learning martial arts isn't the only way out. The federal development of artificial intelligence. Isn't it also meant to serve the martial artists? Learning martial arts is not the only way out. But it is the best way out. Since we have come into this world, let's walk together. How could I not strive toward the summit? I want to try flying in the sky too. Old Zhang, I always feel like you've changed. What has changed? Became more confident. It becomes unrealistic. Haha, alright. I have to go back and help. See you later. See you later. Hanging a tag for a partner. It actually shows there is business. Dad is not ordinary. Good luck. If it were a bit off-center. Where you drew your sword. I've already lost a lot of money in 3 years. Of course, it's also thanks to your extremely tough blood vessels. He ran all the way to me and never tore apart any further. Unable to draw his sword. So what to do? You can't pull it out. Can. Vascular occlusion forceps with sterile gauze sutures. It hurt a little, but I endured it. Attention should be paid to interceliac syndrome. And complications such as thrombosis. I had a life monitoring chip implanted. There are 10 kilograms of high-energy reactants in the floor compartment. And the chip. Medical expenses. I've heard of it. Dr. Zhang is known as the most rule-abiding in the entire lower 3 districts. The tightest mouth. That's it again. They always use this stuff to cover medical expenses. The rules cannot be broken. Even if you get to Linshu Middle School, emptied the family foundation, a regular hospital, wounds I dare not treat. I govern. But our family absolutely refuses to touch this dirty thing. Is Dad a regular customer? He was an outsider. In the afternoon, 40 Jin of white flour was stolen from the Chai Gate. It was probably him. The big gang in Chai Minsha District 3. A 40 Jin, about 10 kilograms of goods, is sold at a black market price of 500 yuan per gram, totaling 10 million yuan. The cool goddess of school. He actually went to rob the gang's white flour. Just how desperate he is for money. We must take such risks in such a chain. Especially designed anti-warrior. High bullet penetration. It also contains heterohematoxin. I'll try to extract the residual toxins later. Can also be worth some money. Dad, I saw you just perform surgery on him. It uses a high-frequency cutting knife. A regular scalpel couldn't even cut his skin. He was probably a second or third level expert. Probably wasn't even 4 trainings. Otherwise the bullet wouldn't go that deep. Master Chun, hired at great expense by the principal of Sanlian High School. In other words, he was a 3-time martial artist. Clearly said at school. Chun Wanyu was only a near first-level quasi-martial artist. Just how desperate he is for money. To take such a risk, the contract cannot be coerced into signing. Create demand without demand. If there is no suffering, then create suffering. Where did you go today? Went to sell balloons. Earned less than 100. The family doesn't lack this 100. Spend less time going out these days. Things have been unstable lately. Isn't this just a way to raise enough for the martial arts hall's tuition? Accumulate less and become more. Get off work early today. Teacher Zhou said this in the morning. For dinner, let's do ribs. Well. Fine, hurry up and clean up. Don't bring this smell home. Your mom has a sharp nose. If you really want to learn martial arts, tomorrow I'll transfer you 100,000. Go pay at the martial arts hall. Dad, you've struck it rich. Earlier, a regular customer had come by. Cash given to them. He also paid off all previous medical expenses. Dad, it seems you really don't want me to practice martial arts. Many loyal customers over the years are martial artists. But none of them lived long. The stronger they are, the better. The whirlpool caught in it grows even larger. Martial arts is a path to fight for. If you fight, you'll lose. Dad, why don't we move to Central District 3? You are a doctor. Mom is a teacher. Our conditions aren't bad for the 6th and 5th districts, right? At first, I did this business to support my family. Later, he fell deeper and deeper. Can't get away. Of course, there are some reasons as well. I'll tell you after you graduate from university. And secrets. Dad, are you a super expert at avoiding enemies? And a peerless soldier king living in seclusion among the common people. Watch less Aotion novels and Shady Dragon King short dramas. Don't let your brain get hurt. How many generations has our family belonged to? You're just a proper college student. Good Dad. You even know about Dragon King short dramas. You must have read a lot. Lately, my mind has been a bit dull. A simple, ordinary life is actually quite good. But I still wanted to see the scenery up the mountain. I don't want to. Dad continued being pointed at a gun every day. A life of burying explosive underground to survive. Next month, old Zhang will hold a Zhang Grand Banquet at school. Celebrating for those of us who got into Jiangsu University. TV. Only a few people from our school got into Jiangxi University. This is a great opportunity to build rapport. Old Zhang, are you going? Not beat around the bush. Lu Yao also departed. I need a wingman. Return quickly if you see it. Lu Yao was a classmate. She is also old Zhu's secret crush. Going to be a wingman wouldn't hurt at all. I plan to go tutor tomorrow. Don't waste 2 months of summer vacation. Is your son thinking about going to the martial arts hall? A regular customer cleared a batch of debts. Plus the remaining savings. Just enough to cover tuition. Tomorrow let Fusheng go to the martial arts hall. Only then did the holiday begin. A few students are eager for extra lessons. How long has it been since we last traveled? Tomorrow let's go to Dongling Snow Mountain together for a few days. Dongling Snow Mountain. What about the sun? The martial arts hall provides meals and accommodation. The child finally passed the hardest hurdle. It's time for us to relax a bit. Living well as just the two of us is fine. A couple of days off is also good. So in your considerations, they didn't bring me into this option, right? Don't worry. I didn't plan to go either. Ruining your old couple's life together. Dr. Zhang, Teacher Zhou. You can start preparing to enjoy your later years. I will support you in the future. Come on, wait to enjoy your blessings. But my parents haven't reached the stage of retirement yet. Young clothes. And it could help you raise money for a few more years to marry. It seems that the lower 3 regions have definitely been turbulent during this period. Otherwise, Dad wouldn't be so anxious. I want to take my mom on a trip. Fusheng, you'll stay at the martial arts hall these days. Don't go anywhere. The Budokan will be very safe. What news did Dad actually find? The 3rd set of standard breathing techniques for Chaoyang basic visualization. Rise. I spent 3 years honing the visualization method. Finally got started. He could sense the mysterious molecule. Next, to draw in qi and blood. The breathing technique was no surprise. Failed again. Stagnation of qi and blood. Loss of vital essence and vital energy. The meridians are obstructed. My damn 3-fist constitution. There are no top-tier breathing techniques or renowned teachers. It's simply impossible to get started. A martial artist's training. A visualization method is needed. To draw in the mysterious factor. Coordinate with the flow of qi and blood. Deliver mysterious factors throughout the body. Roaming the heavens to temper the skin membrane. I was stuck in the flow of qi and blood. This step. There is simply no progress. If you rely on buying what I needed most, and comprehended the nature and innate roots, or is it just ready-made cultivation? According to the rules of the deed, purchase cultivation. It was not about directly obtaining the opponent's cultivation realm. Instead, they obtained the years of cultivation. If my talent is trash, even if you buy someone else's cultivation progress for a year, it would probably still be insignificant. I need his talent. But how to buy it? Why did he sell it? Unless I can produce something equal to his talent, or create a demand for him. Right now, I simply can't do it, and borrowed the advantage. If the martial arts hall master takes a liking to her, became an inner disciple, you can reach the true inheritance. Wait a minute, I fell into the realm of thinking. Genius is hard to find, but there are many idiots who train hard. For example, Grandpa Wang next door, even more foolish than me. I've been practicing for 50 years. Not even the mysterious factor could be sensed. I can pretend to be a genius for now. As long as they display extraordinary comprehension, it will catch the master's eye. But it took me 3 years to get the basics in. Go to the martial arts hall to check your progress. He would only be an ordinary person. I want to forget about visualization. Break the visualization results. I want to sell my cultivation progress. The contract had already been detected. Even if he lost the ability to visualize, you can also freely recruit them. Although after using it, the rare books will fade once again. But the focus is on the present. It is not broken, it is not established. Zhang Fusheng. You're smoking. I didn't. Ha ha ha. Little Fusheng came again to discuss his cultivation insights with his grandfather. Pretty much. But there was something else. I want to make a deal with you. The transaction was brought into the house. Come inside and say, hey, what is Xiaofu doing in the trade? Grandpa Wang. If I could make you sense the mystical factor, it allows you to learn the method and get started. Are you going to make this deal or not? This dragon tiger pill can help sense the mystery factor by 16,000. Super divine potion 8,500. Someone with a shameless heart is even more heartless than me. You bought them all. This visualization has been my obsession for decades. The beginner's Chaoyang temple method. Make sure you can always sense the mysterious factor. Only the cultivation time is changed. No progress changes, as long as it was within the range of acceptance in his heart. This deal will be sealed. Uncle Wang. You must have been practicing your breathing technique for a while too. Haven't you? Although I guess there won't be much progress. I'll exchange your breathing technique cultivation time for now. Plus your decades of life experience. Life experience. That's all. Little Fusheng, you can't join this cult. Those are all brainwashing and harmful things. Listen to Grandpa's advice. I know you don't believe me, but why not give it a try? Decades of obsession. Don't you want to quit? You don't have to do anything. Just write your name on parchment. Or press your thumb. He even nodded. Even if I was just talking nonsense. I got crazy. What loss do you have? Mystery factor. Whenever I visualize the ancestral tune at the center of my brow, at dawn and the rolling morning glow, I could clearly sense them floating beside me. Unparalleled splendor. Brilliant beyond compare. Grandpa Wang, you're already over 70. There really is such a deal. Would I agree? It will definitely get better. Okay. Hurry up. The deal was made. Chaoyang Guan had completely forgotten the content of the plan. After selling the anti-drug vaccine, even the entry-level mental boost is granted. It has also been completely stripped away. It actually took a whole month. Sure enough, even memories can be bought and sold. Buy away his memories of the deal. This technique is called, I see myself as I should be. Why are you knocking so early in the morning? Fusheng. Why are you making such a strange noise? Grandpa Wang, you don't remember I just came by. I even took yours. What have you been here before? Are you half asleep? It's okay, get out of here. Don't let me stop listening to the show. The power of contracts is truly overwhelming. His memories were completely reset. There's no need to worry in the short term. Exposed. Time to sign up. Budokan's visualization method. It's definitely much stronger than the sunrise breathing technique. Others get in 3 years. What if it was 1951? Small achievement or major achievement? The teacher once talked about the great completion visualization method. But there was something mysterious about it. Master, haven't you reached District 3 yet? Early, from District 7 to District 3, it's about 40 kilometers. Takes at least an hour to drive. Vehicles are prohibited from entering the lower 3 zones. Showing your pass in the back row. If not, then immediately go back the way you came. It turned out to be a top student from Zhangda University. You have 1 foot in the upper 3rd district. The future is boundless. Please come in. After seeing off the guests, they came out immediately. You only have 1 hour to stay. If you dare to be overtime, arrest them and impose heavy penalties. Yes, sir, rest assured. Put down the person and I'll leave immediately. Master, can you mark it as 0? Mo Ling is a handsome guy. Do I look like a 0? Online sources mention the Tianshu province. A crooked wind and evil aura were blowing in. It seems the boy is out and about. You still have to protect yourself. 107 yuan. That's half a month's meal allowance. Zhang Fusheng, 18 years old. Graduate of Linshu Middle School. Advanced tuition is 100,800 per term. The first phase lasts 3 months. Today is June 29, so the next tuition payment date is before September 29. Beginner courses are divided into 4 main categories. Visualize breathing and the technique of the stake. Which one do you start with? Visualize. Visualization classes are held every 3 days. This is the master of the academy personally instructing him. There was a period at exactly 10 a.m. On the 3rd floor, Martial Training Room number 2. Now is the perfect time to go. Thank you. I came here to learn authentic transmission. I need to be noticed. Could this be a master? It might not even be a newcomer who just arrived. New students, after all. Everyone wants to show off. He'll have to suffer later. Classmates sit in the front. The pressure is intense. What pressure? Pressure from the visualization method. Now I'm even more curious when you say that. You have to give it a try. My name is Zhang Fusheng. Nyo Dali. This is the Divine Elephant Hong Tianbao. Temple Master I have free time today. Guide you once. The practice of visualization. Are there any new students? Have you ever practiced visualization? Replying to the host's words. No. It was so cold, my body and mind completely frozen. They're about to sink. His spirit was weak and weak. Indeed, I have never begun to practice the method of contemplating the mind. Such a method exists in the world. Since there are new students, Anyo, please tell us. Call the master, not the curator nor the teacher. Could he be a true disciple? Just treat it as a review again. Visualization is divided into 5 major levels. The lower vehicle of visualization reaches the limit, but stops at great achievement. Visualization of the middle vehicle can lead to perfection. Meanwhile, our Hongji martial arts school's dense white bone temple. It belongs to the top-tier class. In theory, it can be cultivated up to the final level of limit break. Martial arts training. It's not just about cultivating the body. It is also spirit and willpower. Now, please visualize the image. Is this thing even serious? Towering white bones stand tall. I gaze upon myself. First rot, then rot. Again, it was like a single set of white bones. Life and death await. Both withered and flourishing. Please take a look at this chart. Could be fatal, really. Calm your mind and concentrate. Observe their own demeanor, their transformed forms and broken bodies. 观其身为顽石. Together with them. No, it's impossible. Let's go, master. I had warned him not to sit at the very front. If next time he dared to sit in the front row again, no matter how talented, at least it proves a good mindset. Well, just like you. Maybe the student is also highly talented. The first time facing the white bone role. Just like me, I got started with visualization. I've grasped the level of extroversion. Where did so many geniuses come from? Let's go, wait for this little guy's will to collapse. Naturally, you will awaken from your depravity. As a master. No wonder no one damn wants to sit in the front. They regard me as white bones. Like a decaying body. A sea of withering. This hellish downfall is a vicious cycle. Whenever my mind is about to break down, the contract will forcibly pull me back. Relying solely on himself to endure the loss. The growth rate of flesh was only slightly slower. The tuition is worth it. There are visualizations and the museum owner's 3 buttons. With my garbage sense. Even after spending several months you can get started. But I can't wait that long. Contract. Add me some more. They regard me as white bones. The first year of the simulation, surrounded by white bones, I entered the gate. Step into the extroverted level. In the 8th year he saw through the true meaning. Entering the inner realm. Withered and flourishing alternately. Life and death are both ailment. The mortal world is like a prison. The flesh is as stable as a prison. In the 50th year, he attained enlightenment at the bone view. Step into the level of my own perspective and see myself as such. In the 51st year, I tried to deduce that he should observe me accordingly. The accumulated resources were exhausted. The deduction ended. This is the memory of 51 years of cultivation. The perfected Sensen white bone view. Extroverted. And was quiet within. I see myself as I should be. The great righteousness king. What the hell? Observing himself and others, all were piled up with white bones. Flesh is white as bone, flesh grows with flesh. Blood receives the flesh, and the bones become radiant. Inspection of drill room 1 completed. Hey, young man, what time is it now? Wake up, wake up. He went back to the dorm to sleep. Could it be that he's having an episode? Offering white bones, flesh grows with flesh. Flesh grows flesh, bones shine. Ghost, ghost. I seem to hear a scream, and the method of physiognomy is suddenly perfected. There will be extraordinary wonders. That is something countless top martial artists can only dream of but cannot attain. Chun Nuanyu had already graduated from college before she even started university. The gap between people is really that big. The towering view of white bones. Go on. This is the inner realm level of the Hinayana. Next is Mahayana. I see myself as I should be. Not an illusion. The bones really shine. I watch my bones glow. Reality really shines. Spirit influences reality. If the Mahayana delusion can interfere with reality, that perfect him should see me in this way. What kind of terrifying realm is this? Overnight, visualization methods grow from nothing. Straight to mastery. So eye-catching. There's absolutely no need to rush. Visualization classes are held every 3 days. It will be revealed again in 3 days. Master Hong should be able to accept it a bit more. The contract still has about 20 days left to double shadow. Who should be chosen for the next transaction? The date for the grand banquet at Old Zhangjiang has already been set. Half a month later, on July 14th, the location should be the IE restaurant next to Zhang University. I'll pick you up then. Who are they? Martial Arts Department, except for me and Lu Yao from our class. There are also Chun Wanyu from the elite class, Zhang Bo and Wang Chung. There were also several students outside the martial arts department. It seems there's also one from your computer science department. After 3 years of hard practice, I practiced breathing techniques and contemplation techniques. Peers with no progress. Most of them harbored a stubborn attitude toward their fate. The time to acquire them was too much of a loss. Grandpa Wang's kind of deal is the best deal. Maybe I can take a trip to the 8th and 9th arrondissements. Go to the hospital and clinic there to look for targets. But the premise is that I must first become a dancer. They have the ability to protect themselves. New trainee, you must be the one who sat in the front row yesterday. My name is Zhou Quan. The one who was visualizing was Wang Xiangnan. Zhang Fusheng remembered correctly. Brother Fusheng only started practicing the method of cultivation yesterday. Why so late? The physiognomy taught in schools is too low level. I heard that changing the method of contemplation is troublesome. Just waiting for the family to have enough tuition fees. He went straight to the martial arts hall to learn. The Fusheng brothers' family was quite struggling. Living in the 7th arrondissement. District 7. Poor in literature and rich in martial arts. Training martial arts costs quite a bit. In the early stages, please guide me, senior brother. Used for later body quenching. Medicinal baths and food were provided. That's a huge sum. Brother Zhou meant. Xiangnan's family was not well off at first. Living in the 8th arrondissement. But after working with me, it has now moved to the 5th district. Bought a house. I paid 3 terms of tuition in one go. Even the recipes I've eaten recently. Each meal costs 600 or 700 yuan. He was about to become a martial artist in the first training. Do the reborn brothers want to earn some money to spend? After the great achievement of the White Bone Temple, I can clearly perceive the mental state of others. It even seems to influence the other side. The tuition for the 3rd phase can be 300,000 yuan. A house in District 5. Without nearly 1 million, it wouldn't come down. Brother Zhou's way of making money is probably unstoppable. But I still want to focus on martial arts. I have no time to look elsewhere for the time being. If you ever need money, just come to me. At 9 o'clock, there are 2 training sessions linked together. Breathing techniques and stake exercises should be done together. All right. I just need breathing techniques. This training room was for practicing breathing techniques and stake techniques. The 2nd floor is the dormitory cafeteria. The 4th floor is a place only disciples can visit. We'll go to the cafeteria after class. I have several top-grade food supplements. Let's take care of it together. What exactly is this guy after? This feeling of being remembered by the store. It's really uncomfortable. Remember, fleeting life. When faced with unexpected changes, always strike first. Don't give the other side a chance to attack. Maybe we should find a way to kill him. How could I have such thoughts? I've never killed anyone in my 2 lifetimes. It was in 1951. The towering view of white bones. I am used to seeing all beings as mere bones. He became cold-blooded. The 2nd apprentice of the academy master. Senior sister Chun Yuk. That's right. Why is that silly Nyodali so good? It's a big brother. There are 3 paths to cultivation. Training, nurturing, training, and playing. Visualization is pure cultivation. Cultivating breathing techniques alone is also a way to nurture them. Pairing with Duke Zhuang is the training method. He still doesn't know breathing techniques. And Zhuanggong's new students stepped forward. You all sit nearby and watch. I stand at the mercy stump. The others stood by themselves and called out on their own. Absorbing this is called a withered flower state. If you can stand firm within a month, that's already pretty good. The merit of the stakes is crucial. But it's not that important. It is mostly used in conjunction with breathing techniques. It can accelerate the circulation of mysterious factors within the body. Now I'm standing at the sticky flower stake. I'll take you for a chance to experience the feeling of standing in the city. You come first. It was senior sister Chen. Not bad. This is a classic withered flower stake spur. Even if he didn't cooperate with the breathing technique and turned off the minor spell. And the element of mystery. Stand for 1 hour every day. It can also improve physical fitness to some extent. Coordinate with the Guanxiao method. This kid was standing on the sticky flower post for the first time. Can last so long. Not a single shake. Not bad. Have you practiced pile skills before? No, I really haven't practiced it. It's a bit interesting. But talent in staking skills isn't much. Breathing techniques for visualizing transformation part 1. If you have this kind of talent too, that really could be called a genius. Regulates breathing. Coinciding with the first thunderbolt of early spring. What is the first thunder of early spring? Entry into the chi blood section squeezes the muscles and bones. Occasionally, faint sounds of thunder rumble. The sound of small accomplishments thundered endlessly. Deshang opened his mouth with every breath and mouth like I did. A deafening thunderous roar erupted. Breathing techniques should be based on the bone structure. If you can get in within a month, that's enough. Just follow the key points and practice. Just get familiar with it a little. With my innate abilities, it's impossible to master it in such a short time. Can only rely on technology. Wait a minute. It's understandable that he couldn't master this breathing technique. It's understandable that her constitution isn't up to par. But even sticky flower piles can't stand properly. And how long have you been practicing? He couldn't even stand for 10 minutes. Lower your focus. Wang Xiangnan, right? Standing well. But it was still a bit lacking. The lotus stake remains strong. Well, yes. It's this kind of thunderous sound. A very typical occasional thunderous sound. If it can continue unbroken, that's considered a minor achievement. Spring Thunder Method encloses flower stakes. Dense and majestic stands the white bone pass. 3 in 1. Remember, the essence of the Spring Thunder Method lies in the bones. This is the test of removing decay and lifting up decay, turning into bones weathered by the ages. Again, Spring Thunder shook the bones. I see. And that's not all. Spring Thunder Method and white bone observation. First, it gives life. One is destroyed. It is far from just that. The first thunder of early spring. It can shatter philosophy, awakening all things. It is also a destructive thunderbolt capable of destroying forests, metal, and stone. Die first, live later. After defeating it, it was established. First destroyed, then remained. This is the true meaning of birth and death. Senior Sister Chen. I was hooked. Enlightenment is like this. You only came to the martial arts school yesterday. The dense white bone observation I just learned yesterday. Now it seems you have already entered the white bone view. Suddenly he was enlightened. He also learned the Spring Thunder technique. In just one day he mastered the white bone temple. After mastering the Spring Thunder technique in just a few minutes, the lotus stake. Another little monster. It's really hard to talk to you gifted dogs. Born to be a dog. One day he could be called a gifted dog. It's almost noon. Let's go eat first. I'll tell Master about your situation. But the Master may not take you as an apprentice. Talent is not the most important thing on the path of cultivation. And don't be arrogant because of your talent. I've seen it before. There are several people whose talent surpasses yours several times over. There is a sky outside the sky. There are people outside the world. I understand this principle. Well, after taking in the unbelievable junior sister, the Master no longer wanted to continue recruiting disciples. There were no training classes in the afternoon. You should consolidate it yourself. A martial artist's training. You just need to simply infuse the mysterious factor into the skin. Only after practicing should one consider cultivating the cultivation method. Recently, I've been taking some dietary supplements. Take a soak in the medicinal bath, fully incorporating the mysterious factor into the body's preservation. Then he moved on to the first stage of practice. The shorter the interval between these changes, the benefits will be greater in the future. If you can practice within a month, that would be a bright future. I understand. Thank you, Senior Sister Chun, for your advice. Go eat. I actually did it myself. Got the breathing technique basic. The shorter the time spent entering the first practice, the better. It's time to use it. Go home again. It was also a good opportunity to study bone radiance. Perhaps the bone of the temple would emit light. And then applied the Spring Thunder method. The benefits are even greater. The Fusheng brothers came out. Unexpectedly, the Floating Life brothers are actually martial arts prodigies. Go around. Go to the cafeteria. Let's take some supplements first. 3 servings of premium food nourishment. No, 2 top-grade servings. A special offer. This top-grade food nourishment is good. But Brother Fusheng, you should have been the first time just now. Secretly retaining the mysterious factor in the body. The faster you become attached, the greater the benefits. Got a special supply portion. Is there anything special about the special edition? It's not exactly something special. Top-grade dietary supplements generally use top-quality medicinal materials, combined with the flesh and blood of a true beast. 1 serving only costs 3,000 yuan. As for the special supply, it's a bit better. It used star beast meat. It's just a few tens of thousands more expensive. Tens of thousands of star beasts. A beast living in the cosmic star sea. Heard it but never did. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Not to mention eating. Nothing. If Brother Fusheng partners with me to start a business, special grade food supplements are nothing. You don't mind losing 10 portions after eating 1 portion. Of course, Brother Fusheng is definitely focused on cultivation now. Don't worry, I won't force it. What exactly did Zhou Quan see in me this time? What kind of business is this? Anyway, whatever, just grab some food first. Master, that little guy named Zhang Fusheng from yesterday. In just 1 day and night, he had mastered the White Bone Temple. This talent is even better than mine. You don't intend to recruit as a disciple. Oh yes. That little guy was actually pretty good. But 1 or 2 things don't matter. With you all, it's already enough. You know my current situation well. He had no energy to train another disciple. You still don't know how to view the white bones. Cultivation to perfection? Visualization is the foundation of practice. I only hope the 3 of you can quickly complete the bone view. Mastering it is extremely difficult. Talent is secondary. It will take at least 10 years. Cultivate the spirit. Those 18 outside. A so-called genius who reached the realm at the age of 9. It's just a shortcut. For example, Chun Wanyu.
伪大成而已.
By the way, your senior brother's distant cousin. He was the one who worked as a handyman at the martial arts school. Listen to your senior brother. What frightened me yesterday at the martial arts school? Lost in despair. His family sent him to the hospital for treatment. Go check what happened. The value of new lean meat is extremely high. The price per gram is 100 times that of gold. A special food subsidy of 90,000 yuan. At least 80% of the price is on this piece of meat. 10,000 yuan per gram. My mom's salary for 3 months could buy that gram of meat. This is dietary supplementation. 1 bite is 70,000. Blood-sucking beast flesh. My internal organs felt as smooth as if ironed by a machine. All 36,000 pores on her body feel as refreshed as eating fairy fruit. How about this special recipe? Good stuff. Another bowl. Martial artists only need to taste it. The taste of star beast meat can never be restored. Just like I was back then. May I? Of course. Should. He even saved a special set of food supplements. Do you want to be able to eat special supplements every day in the future? Eat the star beast meat. My father was a doctor. He told me that I shouldn't eat overly nutritious foods too often. It is harmful rather than beneficial to the body. So I don't really want to. Brother Zhou, I'm going home for a bit. When you come, I'll bring you local specialties. If only I had done this back then. 2 bowls of food supplement 180,000. It's not that delicious. Zhang Fusheng was quite interesting. Xiang Nan, I'm giving you a mission. Isn't your cousin working as a receptionist at the martial arts school? Go ask her for information on the Fusheng brothers. No problem. Alright, let's get a triple dorm room. It's bigger than our living room. The Sharon is also very good. Today, he even treated me to some ridiculously expensive nourishing food. You two have plenty of old folks. Put on some clothes. Don't catch a chill in the snowy mountains of Dongling. Be careful not to cross the epidemic prevention line when you return. It has been prepared for a long time. I just finished skiing with your mom. Later, we had to take the cable car up to the summit. You didn't see it. Teacher Zhou skied for half an hour and fell at least 10 times. Don't listen to your dad's nonsense. Is it cold over there? Is the meal enough? Remember to cover yourself properly with a blanket before going to bed at night. Have you applied sunscreen? Mom, you two just left for a whole day. I'm not a little kid. Alright, now it's big. Complaining that mom is too clever. Son. Are you okay tonight? No, today's class has already been finished. The next class is tomorrow afternoon's strategy lesson. I left in a hurry. Forgot the main matter. On the 1st of every month, the midnight clinic had to pay a gift fee. You go to the clinic tonight. Someone will come to collect money. Leave it to me. He said it was a gift money. In reality, it's just protection fees. Dad had some issues before. I paid them all on my behalf. By the way, these past couple of days have been fine for now. In a few days, don't go home. And don't run into the 8th or 9th district. Just stay well in the martial arts hall. Is something about to happen with the boss going down to District 3? The specifics are unclear. It was a piece of news revealed by an old friend. Some cultists are planning to hold a rally in Lower Zone 3. They said it didn't have much impact, but just to be safe. Keep the message confidential. Leaking it up might cause trouble. Cultists. The Federation is making a big show against cults. Yet he refused to reveal even a bit of information to the public. I lived for 18 years. He hadn't even heard a name.